Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and we are currently in 2025. So I think 2024 was a wonderful year. It was filled with great memories, and I did a lot of photography in 2024. A lot of photos were absolutely memorable for me, and I had learned lots of ups and downs in this year. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you about how my year was, what happened in 2024. Let's get started. So let's start with January, and January is the month where I bought this lens. This is the Sigma R2470, and ever since I've bought this lens, I think I've used it for 80% of my shoots, and I mean, this will always be on my camera. Currently I'm using my 50mm, which I don't use that often, but the 2470, it is the Sigma Mark 1, not the Mark 2, and after a few days after I bought this lens, I think Sigma released a second version of it, and now the second version is selling for the same price that I bought this lens for. But I think buying this lens was an absolute necessary for me, because whatever I shoot lies between 24mm and 70mm, and I think this was a great addition to my photography kit. So just a few hours before I bought my Sigma 2470, I think I was in the wild shooting birds with my Sony A7R III, and I had rented a Sony G Master 100 to 400. I think it's a G lens, G100 to 400 f4 to 5.6 lens. So I captured a shot of two spotted owlets, which I hadn't seen it before. It was the first time, and I think it was the time when me and my friends had wrapped up shooting in that particular area, and all of a sudden we could hear the calls of owlets, and I think I shot this shot at around 3200 ISO, which was absolutely great because the camera and the sensor held up very well, and I could recover most of the image. And here's the image. I think I absolutely love what I shot in this one, and this is one of my favorite wildlife images. Moving on to February, I went to Mysore, Bailkuppe and Somnathpura with my friends, and that was one of the greatest tours I have ever had, because in that particular tour, while I was traveling, I had my interview to the company that I'm currently working with, and somehow I managed to clear the interview on the go, on the road. So that was an amazing experience for me. And in Bailkuppe, I think I got this shot, which is which is a I don't think this can be nothing can be more scripted than this, because as I was wrapping up the shoot, I was coming back from that place. I saw a monk passing by, and I thought of shooting that. At the same time, my friend who was standing next to me, he was doing a video of me, so I could get the video and photo of this particular shot, which is absolutely amazing. And I think this is one of the my favorite shot that I took in this year. Moving on to March, I think March I went to Rangantittu Bird Sanctuary and Hampi. Both were with Nikon Karnataka. They had organized two workshops, one in Rangantittu and the other one in Hampi, and both were really amazing experiences. Rangantittu, I could get the shot of pelicans scooping water with the Nikon Z8. Even though I'm a Sony user, I got an opportunity to try out Nikon Z8 and some of the Nikon lenses like the 400mm and the 600mm. So it was a really good experience in Rangantittu. And moving on to Hampi, which was the first time I made up the courage to vlog, and I brought up that video, and I think it got a really good response from you guys, and many people gave really valuable inputs to me so that I can improve upon it. And I got this shot, which is like the icing on the cake for the whole trip, because this was shot, I think this was the last shot I took in Hampi, and it was an absolute banger for me, and I have it as a wallpaper in my own laptop. So I absolutely loved Hampi, and I wish it was the first time visiting Hampi, even though I'm from the same state, but I think I'll go back to Hampi sometime very soon. So April and May were, I think, some of the most hectic 2 months in my life, because I had my college final exams, final year of engineering, the last few exams remaining, and the last projects and everything. I was quite busy with that, so I couldn't do much photography in that time. But I could go on one trip, which was absolutely amazing, with my classmates. to Ramdev Betta. The drive was really good, and the trek was also pretty good. June and July was the time gap between ending of my college and starting my career as an engineer, and moving out of Bangalore. So in that particular time, I think I made the most out of the time that I had to go out, do some photography, explore the art, and learn new things, meet some new friends, and go on trips, go on bike rides. And that time, I think I created some amazing images. I shot some amazing portraits, as well as do some street photography. And the images that I've shot at this particular time, those are the time that were really memorable. I did a few vlogs as well. I went to Pottery Town for a photo walk, and those memories and those photos are, I think, some of the amazing, those memories that I created there will always be remembered moving forward, because I got a lot of opportunity to learn photography from different people. So these were the time where I gained a lot of knowledge, and I gained a lot of confidence in my art before moving out from Bangalore to a new city. Which brings us to now. I am here in Goa, and I moved to Goa in end of July and started my job here. So after July, I think the photography started coming down drastically, because you joined a new place, you come to a new place, and you don't know much about the place. I think Goa is as you all know, Goa is famous for partying and other beaches and other stuff. But uh, being here, being in a new place, far away from home, being responsible for your own food, for your own clothes, and for your own stay, I think that made me step down from photography a little bit. But even though I didn't have lots of opportunities, I tried to make up some time to do some photography, go out and enjoy with my friends. And I went to quite some places here in Goa, which gave me some time off of the hectic work schedule that I had. The last 3 months, October, November, December, I was quite it was a quite hectic time for me, because I was off of photography and I had a really tight schedule, and the work life was really hectic, and I couldn't concentrate much on my hobbies. I didn't go on a lot of shoots in this particular period, but some of the memorable shoots I have had in this moment. I had shot some amazing portraits and all, and those shots, I think, are amazing, and I haven't still posted some of them yet. So stay tuned for that. And this particular time, I think I took a step back from everything and started to focus on my career, because the career is the most important thing. So that's where we stand here. We are in 2025 right now, and I personally want to start exploring more and start going out more with my friends and or alone, and make some amazing content, shoot some amazing photos whenever I have free time, and bring out some new YouTube videos. The last video was about a waterfall that I shot in December. I think that shoot, I think it was a much needed break for me from my work schedule. So saying so, I think I had a lot of things to learn in 2024. So I made a lot of memories in 2024, and one memory that I can say it is an achievement for me is getting featured by Sigma. I am absolutely grateful for them, and it was an image I shot during photo walk in Pottery Town, where I got this shot. I think not many people got this shot. I shot it both in my phone as well as in my camera, so you can compare them for yourself. But this shot, I think it was a really perfect time. The person was unloading the pot, and I could capture this shot. And I have multiple versions of this, which only one I had posted on Instagram, I think, from both my smartphone and my camera. So the other photos are actually a different perspective, because I use the leading lines, I use the whole frame, and I use a lot of compositional things to make sure that I got that image in a really unique way. So this image was posted by Sigma India, and I was absolutely shocked to see that one of my photo has been featured by a brand. So that I think is one of the breakthrough moments that I had in this year, and I'm really grateful for them, because it really motivates me as a small photographer, as a hobbyist photographer, to do more and to create more and more amazing images and tell amazing stories to the people. So this is what happened in 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do comment down below what you thought about this and how your year was in 2024. And if you have any suggestions, please do reach out to me. I'm always welcome for any suggestions, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.